Hello and welcome to Meals in Minutes. I wonder if I've got blueberries in between my teeth.
I'm confused because I titled something recently saying the last ever Meals in Minutes.
Why?
Because it was becoming the chaotic cook.
No, Chaotic Cook is an extra.
Well, that's good.
Meals in Minute. Chaotic Cook is our playlist here where I try and do things that I've seen on Instagram that they make look really easy and then they go tits up.
Okay.
But I can actually cook. So we do have Meals in Minutes. I can actually.
Yeah.
But I'm a bit worried I haven't got enough pastry here. I like this pastry, guys. French. Du pâté foulette. Very buttery, lovely pastry. But this would be really nice with puff pastry. In fact, if I'd had a roll of puff pastry in the fridge, I probably would have used puff pastry. So, yeah.
So what are you
just
making?
going to roll it out. What would you call it? Rustic blueberry tart. Rustico. Really, really easy. I wish I had a lovely pot of vanilla ice cream so that when it's cooked, I could put a big blob of vanilla ice cream on the top. I think I've got some cream. But this would be really nice. Blueberry pie with ice cream. It's blueberry season. We've got lots of blueberries around. I mean, I probably wouldn't use frozen with this unless I drain them and sieve them a bit, because it might just get a bit soggy with the pastry. So I've got my oven on at 210. Look at the dog. Look at the dog. She thinks this is all about her again, doesn't she? Do you? Huh? Is this all about you?
Chi-chi.
I've lost my pastry thingy. Right, so I'm just going to put that straight onto a baking tray. This is very rough and ready. This is the pie that any fucker can make. So I've got about 300 grams of fresh blueberries. Yummy, yummy, yummy. To that, I'm going to add, a tablespoon of cornstarch. Why do you think I put the cornstarch in, Mark?
Thicken it.
Yeah. I'm going to add a tablespoon. You can put more sugar if you want, if you like it really sugary.
Wow, that's a big lump of sugar.
Oh my God, smell that. Smell that. See, because I've put my vanilla stick in there, delicious. So I put like 2 tablespoons. We've got teenagers in the house. They like things sweet. My God, I made some cookies yesterday. Took the roof off my mouth. Did you have one of them?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
A squeeze of lemon. About a tablespoon. And then what flavours would you like in it, Mark? Cinnamon or ginger?
Ginger.
Ginger. Oh, actually, no, you can't have ginger.
No, okay.
Sorry, because you won't be eating it because you're on a protein diet. And Kiki will love it and she loves cinnamon. So, just goes to show how flexible this pie is, how easy this pie is. Put a lot of cinnamon, otherwise you won't taste it. People are too scared of cinnamon. I'm too scared of spices. We're so gentle. And the thing is, most of you have had your spices for years in your cupboard or your drawer, haven't you? So they don't taste much anyway. Just give that a good stir so it's all nicely coated. Might just put a little squeeze more of lemon. Loosen up that corn flour or cornstarch if you're in America. Okay, now, look how simple this is. Literally just going to put, this is called Meals in Minutes, the blueberries into the middle like that. You could even make this a full circle, this pastry, so it actually looks more like a pie, but I actually love the rustic look. So, now I'm just going to break an egg, whole egg. And then just brush around the edge a bit because we're going to lift it and stick it to itself. It's a bit hot, the kitchen, so the pastry, as you can see, is falling to pieces a bit, so make sure your pastry is nice and cold. So I'm just going to stick it to itself a bit like that, but we're going to keep it open.
Like you like my shirts to be worn. It's a bit how you like my shirts to be worn.
Yes, darling. It's so melty, this. It's too hot in this kitchen. Okay, some egg wash.
It's like a pouch.
It is actually going to ooze out that blueberry juice because the pastry is too hot. But it doesn't matter. This is a rustic, easy pie in minutes. We're going to make a nice Chantilly cream to go with it. Now, crunchy demerara sugar. If you're watching in America, do you call it demerara sugar? What do you call it? Do you have demerara sugar? What do you think in America the Americans would call demerara sugar, Mark?
Crunchy.
Crunchy sugar.
Or hard. Hard sugar.
Hard sugar. Whoa.
I'd love to do an American food
So would
travelogue. I love American ingredients.
So look, there's our little blueberry rustic pie. Anyone can make that, can't they? So in it goes for about half an hour, 40 minutes. I'm going to check it in half an hour on 210. Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's ready. It had about 35 minutes at 210, but obviously different people's ovens, different people's times, but that's what you want it to look like. Wow. Do we like all the leakage? I do. Wow. Now you could have that hot with cold ice cream, but what we're going to do is leave it to get really cold, and then we're going to have a bourbon chantilly cream, which I'll show you how to make in a minute. So while the pie is cooling down, I'm going to make a chantilly cream. Chantilly cream is basically double cream or whipping cream with powdered sugar, if you're in America, or icing sugar, and vanilla. But it can also be cream, sugar, and a liqueur. And I was earlier I said a bourbon, didn't I? But actually I just saw this in the cupboard, and I thought this might go quite nicely with blueberries, lychee. This is delicious. We had a very dangerous night. A friend of mine came round and made some lychee cocktails. It wasn't good. Got very drunk. So I've got him. Now, I usually prefer to use double cream, but I haven't got any. So I'm using whipping cream. Oh. Hang on. Oh! Oh my God, I think we've turned into chaotic cook now. Oh God. Hang on a minute, let me clear it up. I've got 300 mils of cream. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of icing sugar. But normally I think people would put 4 for a chantilly cream, but I think it will be fine with 2. Because we've got sugar on our blueberries and we don't want to go crazy. And I'm going to put a tablespoon. Ignore the fact that it's a soup spoon. I can't find my tablespoon. But about a tablespoon of lychee liqueur. Oh, it smells so strongly of lychees. So strongly. Okay, and then just start slow. They're going to go everywhere. Sort of dropping consistency, I think. Hazelnut liqueur would be nice as well with blueberries. We've got some hazelnut liqueur, frangelico, delicious, one of my favourites. The trouble is, I can't just have one and then I've got a terrible headache, so that's why I never buy it. There we go. That's perfect consistency. Oh, look, light and fluffy and cloudy. So I'm going to put that in the fridge. Oh, this is okay. We could do it now. It's cooled down enough. Let's do it, baby. Let's get it up on the channel. There might be somebody who's absolutely blooming. We can do it now. It's cooled down enough. Let's get it done and get it up on the channel, Mark. There might be somebody in such desperate need for a really quick, easy blueberry pie. This is the easiest pie you could ever make, for sure. So, it's going to be a little fally party because our pastry wasn't cold enough. You could do this with cherries, cherry pie. Exactly the same with anything. Apple and blackberry. We've got some blackberries in the garden actually, so
you've got apples in the garden.
we're going to do an apple and blackberry pie.
Seriously, don't buy any cooking apples.
Yeah, we're going to do apple and blackberry pie. Ready?
Yeah.
How yummy does that look? How easy is that? You see me try it? Do you want to see me try it? Oh, that really is lovely. That is so delicious. Quite sharp. I didn't put too much sugar in, but I quite like that with the sweet cream and the sweet pastry. Yummy.